Hello everyone, Jet here, and welcome back to my Wood Elves playthrough where we are slowly winning. We are still fighting chaos in the north, and we are still slowly clearing Ulthuan, but we are getting there. As I said, my main aim of this campaign is, I'm kind of playing in lore to an extent anyway. I mean, I know the Wood Elves don't necessarily like the dwarves, but we're playing a good faction, we're fighting the evil factions, effectively. Well, a semi-good faction. So, says me who's currently burning through the High Elves, but that's because they went to war with me and still won't go to peace, weirdly. Anyway, I think we're pretty much at an end turn here, so let's just get these words are failing. Today, I just keep losing the ability to speak, guys. I do apologise, I don't quite know why, but today has just been a bad day for my ability to speak. Let's start moving on to the Black Tower. These guys are almost gone, which is good. Which means I can free up some other armies once they are. Yeah, and then turn. Let's try and double time through the other factions, because we will see a lot of stuff going on, especially now the Empire. So the fact the Empire has grown is actually making it less long. But I do want to make sure I'm seeing the factions I'm not friends with. I wish you could have skip movement other than on enemy factions, but... Ooh. I want to fight this. I was kind of hoping they'd do this. That is a lot of hell cannons. Oh. Oh. Okay, this might not be as good as I thought, because that's a lot of hell cannons, and I'm in a very squished map. That said, I can just kite these guys the length of the map with my Way Watchers, guys. And this is going to be the plan. Take a gamble on that magic. You guys can group up and form here. First targets will be the archers. Can we get anything behind here? No. Well, that's annoying. Everything else is going to form up back here. Waiting for them, basically. My one unit of dryads, where do I want you? And once again, it's done this thing of putting one unit where I didn't put it, which I never quite get. Oh, stop it, you annoying thing. Right, let's just do these units. And then drop the tree men in. On each flank. You guys can just sit behind him for safety, and you can sit there. Dragon can start flying up. You guys can actually pause. I need to be targeting. Oh, I'm close enough to instantly target them, actually. Hit those chariots next. Hit that unit of cav. They're gone. Hit the next hell cannon. And hit the next hell cannon. One volley onto that next hell cannon, then we're gonna get back onto the onto the cavalry. It's the only thing which can really. Oh, nice! Where's that other cavalry? Oh, take out those chaos spawn now. They do still have some cavalry in here, but it's not charging me. Right, hit that cav. This cavalry is the most important thing for me to take out now while my guys all skirmish back. Dragon can just follow along and breathe occasionally. Burn down that cav. Once that cav is done, guys, we've won. My guys can skirmish off everything else. Let's hit them. You can just breathe into the middle of this mass here. Come on, dragon. Do your breathing. Just keep switching targets. And by the time we get to these guys, they're going to be so peppered, but it's not. They're going to be so peppered and broken. Switch target. I'm not fully killing units here because my plan here that you guys can all actually move back to give these guys more time to skirmish. This is... I would hate to play PvP with somebody who did this because it would be an absolute nightmare. But, well, that said, there are ways to deal with this. The computer just isn't so good at dealing with this, so it is a good way of fighting the computer. And to be fair, it's a good tactic. If you know somebody's not bringing cavalry, it's a horrible tactic. I would hate playing against a player like this, but if they don't bring the right force... Right, let's burn down Sigvald. Dragon can move up and breathe on these guys. So the issue is while I'm skirmishing like this, guys, is I don't always have control about where my guys are going and who they're shooting at, because as they get pushed and skirmished, it does auto-target other units. Sensibly, because it will just target what the computer thinks is the best unit. Now I can't have them on skirmish and manual fire. I mean, I can, but they will keep stopping shooting, so it's just not worth it. Let's hit those chosen. Move back a little bit more. Oh wow, the cav are back. Let's just tickle them, they'll fall over in seconds. Wow, some of our guys are running low on ammo. You can be broken out from the group and retreat from the map.
We never miss. No!
Let's group these guys, lock and charge! And we've broken them completely. So actually, we don't even need to do this. Let's hit the most healthy units here. Those Chaos Warriors with halberds. Let's drop the dragon onto them as well. Do as much damage to some of these units as I can, and we'll take that next time. So I've lost very few units in this battle, guys. So those Chaos Warriors next as well. They're running away, so they'll lose their shield bonus. Let's go eat some Chaos Dwarves here. These guys aren't unbreakable, but they just don't break. Let's hit them a bit before they leave. Just trying to do as much damage to their units as we can before they all get off the field, so I don't have to face as many anywhere near as many next time. This will probably be enough after this volley. Yeah. Nice. solid victory. I lost 4 units, guys. I think I can. I think I can cope with losing four guys. Wow, the kills they got there. I mean, I do love my Way Watchers, guys. They are a little OP, but I do love them, and they have paid for themselves against Chaos. To be fair, they've paid themselves against most things, but particularly against Chaos, where they can just skirmish their armies. Come on, finish him. I'm hoping, if I kill Sigvald, that will be the Chaos Warriors gone. And that will mean that we will have broken the Chaos Invasion, guys. Which means we can free up troops in the north and start building more armies over in Ulthuan to push the invasion of Ulthuan out. And start conquering the rest of the world. We'll see.
Deepwood welcomes you beneath its bow.
Not just yet. Soon. Soon we will be rejoining that war. It's a tactical peace treaty for the moment. Or ceasefire for the time being. It's not a proper ceasefire. It's a we are going to hold the peace for the time being. This isn't actually planned to be held. Have the peace held for any length of time. They've still not taken out. Oh, wow. How the Silver Host is still alive. Nope.
My lady welcomes the brave knights of...
I wish I could get somebody down there to start capping quick enough, but I don't think I can. I might try and just sneak a single lord down there, but I suspect he'll get battered on his way. Because there's a lot of puppets here. They are potentially going to clear out a big chunk of territory I can move into afterwards, but... Right. Oh, the warriors, there's nothing left. Oh, apart from the echoing laughter of the thirsting gods. So that is the Warriors of Chaos gone, which I believe means that we are going to stop getting more Chaos invasions, guys. Which means I can potentially drop both of these armies. I'm going to hold them here just for a little bit longer. I'm going to drop this army, though. Actually, I'm going to drop this army, too. Which is more elite. Yeah. There you go. And we're going to start pushing out another army over here, guys. Ooh. I'm going to drop a lord here, whose job is going to be to try and sneak through the enemy lines and cap a few places up there. What do we have from here? No.
How can I assist you? Your request is reasonable. Starting out. Seeking unseen paths.
So if we get close to here, we will start taking attrition. Oh, but we're not yet. We're potentially going to help the dwarves here, but, you know.
On my way.
You can push that way. Let's take here.
Death holds no fear.
Let's raise, then seed this.
Proud daughter, apple gold. Can I offer assistance? At your service.
We're going to keep pushing down the coast here, and in here, we're going to do a bit of recruitment.
Called? I acquiesce to your request. Your request is reasonable.
$16 there. Oh, I want a couple of Sisters of the Fawn. And then we're on 18. I can't recruit. The annoying thing is not being able to recruit heroes outside of my main territories, actually. It's actually quite a pain. I'm just going to chuck two more Way Watchers in there because that's good. That entire army, guys, global recruitment will take us 5 turns. And that is something which is amazing about the Wood Elves. It's the speed you can end up throwing armies out at is really quite amazing.
Beginning my journey.
Lower the enemy hero chance. And you're just going to move back here for a turn or 2. And let's end turn again, guys. Now, guys, I am coming to the end of a few of my campaigns, so please, please, please... Ooh! Oh. The dwarves are attacking Agol. Okay, I'll go to war against Agol. I thought that was something interesting there. Never mind. No, so obviously I've completely forgotten what I was saying now. Oh yeah, so basically, guys, I've got a few campaigns which are going to be coming to an end soon, guys. So please feel free to throw suggestions for new campaigns out in the comments. Best place to actually do it is jump onto my Discord and let me know there, guys, if you do want something, because we can discuss the pros and cons there. Obviously, there's a few campaigns. I'm probably going to be picking up my Chaos and my Belagar campaign again. My Belagar certainly, because I really enjoy playing Vidawi. I know it's not as interesting, but I just love playing them. So we'll probably be picking that up as well. And they don't have to be this game. There can be other strategy games, guys. But obviously, this is the main focus of my channel at the moment. Is you know, Total War. So I'm not going to be changing it too much. I'm not going to be switching completely to other games, but you know, I can always look at other things as well. As you see, I do some Paradox games as well, just not they're really complicated games, guys. If you ask me to start playing Crusader Kings, I might get very confused. If you ask me to play Hearts of Iron, I will sit there scratching my head at you on the stream, going, I'm doing something, and lose horribly. Anyway, back to this. An age of peace. As the last of the Chaos Hordes is scoured from the face of the world, an awful silence descends. More than a silence, an absence of sound which echoes the all-consuming void without. All creation is stilled, breath held in anticipation of a final cataclysm. Then tentatively, gently, life reasserts itself, not in a grand way to echo those who sought to end everything, but in the small ways which of themselves are life, birdsong pierces the silence, hesitant at first, then swelling, a defiant hymn to creation, borne on a soft wind that sifts dust onto the scattered corpses, littering the bloody plain of battle. And the spell is broken. Blooded veterans, survivors, refugees, all draw breath into their aching lungs and weep at the taste of the smell of victory, peace, and life. Yet what is life, if not the constant striving of one against another? After all, every hedgerow is a bloody battleground, every plant a murderer, every creature red in tooth and claw. Even as the weak raise their eyes to the golden future, the wise are glancing about to see who will make the first move in seizing it for themselves. The shield of civilization, which turned aside the deadly thrust of chaos, is now a heavy and cumbersome thing. Those who are first to cast it aside will be the quickest with their blades. A knife in the back is the surest of all. Comrades who stood shoulder to shoulder in the shield wall now step apart to take each other's measure. Alliances begin to unveil, and the storm clouds gather once more. So we'll look at this one in a second. So we've defeated Chaos, guys, and yeah, obviously we've defeated Chaos and we've battered them back. And obviously there was a lot of when Chaos is around, there's a lot of bonuses, there's a lot of positives to every faction's relations. So some of that's going to break down. So the wild hunt has begun. Orion, king in the woods, master of wild hunt, is reborn anew. On the eve of the vernal equinox, the elite wild riders select a candidate to bear the mantle of the immortal Elven King for the year ahead. Now that Queen Ariel has done her secret work, Orion storms back into the world once more. As ever, he immediately calls a wild hunt to clear the forest of undesirable outsiders. The herald of the hunt sounds a horn, signalling the elves of the forest and spirits to fight in Athelloren's defence. A primal urge to expel the forest enemies none can ignore. Okay, the Herald of the Hunt's army is now receiving effects of wild hunt.
Proud daughter of Athelloren.
Oh wow. So she gets a really nice buff. Does she start sneaking down there to die? I mean, she might not die. Oh, where are you going? I'm going to just have to keep an eye on that army annoyingly, but, you know, these things happen.
Be at peace.
And there you go. We are now going to start burning off a lot of our alliances, guys. That said, all of these alliances, whoever blinks first, will take a lot of damage from everybody else, which is fun.
Destroy them.
Nice, easy victory there.
You will never hold us.
And that's the entire province held. Not that it really matters so much for us.
I go then. None shall live. By Kurnos. No mercy. To war.
I need to be careful with these guys, because if I push too far, we're going to be hitting chaos. That one's easy. Oh wow, we're raising that and rebuilding. Oh, that's really annoying, because I suspect the Black Pyramid would have given me a buff, quite a nice buff for Khemri might as well, because it is a capital. And we're on a run turn, guys. So now that chaos is gone, I mean, there are still remnants of chaos in the world, but they're not huge problems for us to deal with, guys. We're going to burn off the rest of the High Elves, then we're going to, and then we will start on Marathi again and continue our expansion. This army up here is actually going to move along here and start invading the Chaos Wastes up here and fighting Agol. Which may or may not go well, we'll have to see. But no, second the puppets of chaos here are gone as well, that's going to change everything. You know, once they're gone, that will probably be the last vestiges of chaos gone completely, guys. And now it's probably worth me keeping an eye on what all the other factions are doing, because somebody is going to blink at some point. And the Empire and the Dwarves are probably the most powerful other faction. Now, I'm hoping the sort of alliance will stay together, at least against the Dark Elves and Agol. And to be fair, I'm not expecting them to really go to war with anybody else major. Tell you what, the Lawmasters, the High Elves, are still surprisingly powerful, considering how much damage they've taken. And how little territory they've got. They are still fielding a surprisingly large amount of armies. I mean, I know they've got some territory down here, but it's not that much territory. And they still haven't taken out the Silver Host. Oh wow, the Dowie and Clan Angrund have confederated. I wasn't expecting that, actually, because Clan Angrund are quite powerful in their own right. That said, they just took a beating from the Puppets of Chaos, so that probably pushed it. That made the Dowie much more powerful, actually. That's increased their territory quite substantially, so they will be doing quite well out of that. And this is where I could end up with a problem. If the Dowie of the Empire go toward me, I will lose territory before I can fight back. That said, I'm still hugely powerful. Don't think I would lose, but I would lose a big chunk of territory before I started fighting back. Just as I got all my gear together, basically. But I mean, for example, down here, I would just cut through here and then... But I'd possibly lose territory around here, and same with the Empire. I would certainly lose some territory first. But I don't think there's really any major danger of them going to war with me. And there you go, this is the perfect time to be bringing these armies in, because these Chaos forces are falling now. And now the Silver Host are gone. Finally, it took them a while.
Service. Starting out.
Right. We can now double time over here and start pushing again.
What do you need? Your orders are acceptable.
You need me? Futile.
You are going to start sailing over here.
This enchant.
Let's take the damage buff. You need one more turn, then you're going to start marching up to help these guys.
Destroy them!
And we are going to end this one here, guys. So as always, thank you very much for watching, guys. I do hope you have enjoyed this. So we're going to finish these guys off soon. Then we're going to go back to war with the Dark Elves and start battering them. Get all of Ulthuan held for ourselves. Then invade up into Naggarond and take all of this territory. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching.